What is up, world? Welcome back. Charge the Game podcast, and Skip Dracula Bayless is back with a fire starter as he is speculating that somehow the WNBA is covering up Caitlyn Clark's injury and that Caitlyn Clark may be done for the 2025 season. Now, guys, if you ask me, I don't want Caitlyn Clark to be done because I see a fighting chance, especially as the Indiana Fever are nearing the playoffs. I see what this team is doing. I see that they are firing on all cylinders. Yes, a few nights off here and there, guys, a few misses like the Phoenix Mercury game, which I wasn't happy about. But guys, I've often said this, that they should shut Caitlyn Clark down for the remainder of the season, and or if they are nearing playoff contention, keep her sidelined until that time comes and start to slowly rev her up. Those are the two options that I've been on board with. And I believe, guys, seeing the articles, reading articles about Caitlyn Clark and her injuries, and obviously, guys, her specialists saying that they can't seem to find anything, wrong with her injuries and that this groin just needs to take its time to heal, guys. I think that it's best, that Caitlyn Clark start to slowly come back and just give the WNBA that burst that it needs, just to give the Indiana Fever, that fighting chance, right? And it looks like, guys, as of late, Sydney Colson, Ari McDonald, the Fever aren't going to be able to survive too many games without that combination, guys. And I know that Bibi does her thing, but we also have to factor in that Coach White, man, she has these moments in games where she isn't reliable enough to get the job done. And with Caitlyn Clark being kind of like LeBron, a player's coach, in my opinion, she's able to know the moments and know what's needed during the game. You're going to need that more times now than not. But Skip Bayless, guys, is under the impression that maybe Caitlyn Clark has taken a couple of injury breaks just because she needed a mental break from all the jealousy and resentment and bullying and cheap shots. Go.
This Caitlyn Clark saga just gets stranger and stranger. I just find Caitlyn's entire second season just inexplicably baffling. Think about this. She had played 185 straight games through college in her rookie WNBA season, 185 straight without missing one because of injury. And now this season, she has missed games 4 different times with various leg pulls, including the last 7. There's no timetable for her return from this groin pull. And I have no idea what is really going on with her body or her mind. Is it possible that this time she tore her groin so badly that she's already been privately ruled out for the rest of the season? Yet the league wants to keep the media and the fans in the dark about this so that people keep tuning in, figuring, oh, she'll be back soon.
Wow. And guess what, guys? He went on to rant about a lot of more things, but the main points that I wanted to preface about Skip's rant and his speculation is something that I've said in my videos, that it would be bad for business for the WNBA to say, hey, Caitlyn Clark is out for the remainder of the season. Vegas would take a humongous hit. The ratings would take a humongous hit. I wouldn't be surprised if they are privately paying Caitlyn Clark under the table just to show up in attendance and be on the sideline cheering. Seriously. Because she means that much to not only this team, but to the whole WNBA. And Skip Bayless is speculating because he's been around sports for a long time, okay? I would hope that this isn't the situation. I see a lot of videos. I see a lot of people react. I see every day, will Caitlyn Clark play today? The game goes, Caitlyn Clark does not play. The next day and a half, next 2 days, will Caitlyn Clark play today? And I'm starting to realize their trend, which is why I called it out in one of my videos. It would be bad for business for the WNBA to say, hey, she's out, because they're going to lose money, man. They're going to lose money. They're going to definitely lose not just the attendance and ratings, but the attendance in person. You have to think about this. Caitlyn Clark is such a valuable prize possession to the WNBA. Even when she goes to away games, people are crossing their fingers, hoping that she suits up. You know what's that doing to the visitors? When Indiana comes into town, guess what, guys? It spikes everything. The bars right? The businesses, the venues, not just the arena. Caitlyn Clark is the real deal. Now, the second thing I want to touch is how Skip Bayless is speculating that this could be a mental break. I've seen Jason Whitlock allude to this. I've seen Jason Whitlock say that he doesn't believe that this is a true injury. And when I look at the reports that say that she's clear, that was about 2.5 weeks ago I read that report. Well, what's the holdup? Is it really something worse? Is it? Is it? Because I like to think Caitlyn Clark not missing all of these games, none in college, none her rookie season, she'll be back. And the reason I want to give Caitlyn Clark the benefit of the doubt is because she did rush back. Okay. She's shown us that she'll come back even through an injury earlier than late. She'll lay it on the line for her team. So I'm going to give Caitlyn Clark the benefit of the doubt. But that's, the second time that Caitlyn Clark got injured against the Connecticut Sun, ironically, it seems like this one was a little bit more intense. This one may have been a little bit more brutal. And maybe, guys, just maybe, Coach White, right? Maybe she knows the truth. Maybe the commissioner knows the truth. I wouldn't be surprised if they're giving Caitlyn Clark some hush money. We don't need this to get out right now. And guess what? If we can get Caitlyn Clark to play along with it, why not? I mean, seriously, why not? Because her fans, including myself, every single game, we're waiting on her to return. Every single game. Is the WNBA truly covering up something? I'm seeing reports where Caitlyn Clark's supposed to be back on the 12th or something like that, Tuesday. Let's hope that's the case. Seriously, I hope that Skip Bayless isn't just making something out of nothing, guys. Let's just hope that this is the case. And let's get into X guys as they react in the comment section here, where it says it's not going to end. WNBA wants Clark gone. The 55% uptick with her playing, they'll gladly sacrifice if she was black. WNBA would love her. I mean, guys, if in a league where it is predominantly black, we see the difference. Okay, we're not going to play blind here, but let's just keep going. Would not be surprised, nor would I hold it against her. Got to look out for yourself when the league refuses to look out for you. And that's what Caitlyn Clark has been facing. Unfortunately, she doesn't have the backing, right? They're not making any Clark rules just like they made for Jordan, right? It took a while. I think the second or third year, they saw Jordan's value and they implemented, obviously, the Jordan rules. You're not seeing that with Caitlyn Clark. Nobody is jealous of Clark. Tell her to get her ass in the weight room instead of doing a bunch of commercials. Wow. You people got some nerve making her absence from the game into some type of conspiracy on the league. Nobody is trying to hurt her. They are competing. This must be an Angel Reese fan because I'm sensing some anger behind that one. Well, I certainly needed one. I just worry that they have robbed her of record-breaking statistics in the competition and her true love and joy for the sport. Her coping mechanism seemed outwardly excellent. She is the player of the league, WNBA. She inspires us all. She is GOAT. And already, guys, Caitlyn Clark has made such a wave in the WNBA that, in my opinion, if Caitlyn Clark was to call it quits today, she'll still be legendary. Still be legendary for not only what she's done so far, Rookie of the Year, but bringing the situational awareness to the W. Because no one gave a shit about this sport. Stop with the elfing excuses. She's not hurt. She's realizing she's not as good as the others, and injuries is convenient, and still no OBE talks about her poor baby. This must be for Angel Reese, because I think Angel Reese is faking her injury. We saw Caitlyn Clark injury twice on live camera. We saw her pulling on that groin and rubbing that leg. We didn't see that with Angel Reese. But anyway, I digress. That plus she actually was injured on multiple occasions and not by accident, so it's nearly unwatchable spectacle to see the ugliness of some of the sporting events, and that is simply unsustainable. What do you guys think about that? Y'all doing Caitlyn Clark a disservice by projecting that she's mentally weak and faking injuries because of it. After seeing her during All-Star Weekend, she gets along with other players just fine. It's the fans and media running with that jealousy, resentment narrative. And I have to disagree. We're only running with what we see. But hey, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. What do you guys think about Skip Bayless's speculation? Is he on to something? Is this just a bunch of nothing? Let me know in the comment section like you often do, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.